This is the Cricket Committee. Hello, we are back together live and in person. I open the door, picture this, and what do I see?
Picture this. You open the door, and what do you see?
What do I see? Closing my eyes, pregnant.
You see a bottle of wine. You see the torture poets department.
Case surprise.
Not just any torture
Not
poets.
just any. Hello. We just finished our first live show.
Say goodbye, death by 1,000 cuts, bitch.
It has to be her emotional storytelling, her ability to make the personal universal. And Taylor Nation commented on my video with a blue heart. On the right-hand side of the jacket are a bunch of lyrics from some of my favorite songs on Tortured Poets.
Never getting back together.
Starting the vlog here in Barcelona, I just hit 100,000 subscribers while I was at Olivia Rodrigo. That's crazy. And I guess thus begins my ERAS tour Evolution of a Snake live in London vlog. Thank you guys so much for 100K. I mean, it really is kind of spooky that there are 100,000 of you, but you know what? That's the power of the Switchologist Nation. Are we ready for our first live show? Maybe. Maybe. TBD. I still have to pack, not the red wine lip. Oh no. So 100K is crazy. I can't wait to celebrate with 250 snakes in London coming to our first ever live show. That's gonna be crazy. Madeline and I can't quite believe that we are doing shows at this point. And you know, it's only up from here. So I'm so excited. Did I have half a bottle of red wine this evening after Olivia Rodrigo to celebrate 100K and have a gorgeous Catalan dinner? Yes, well, yes. I'll see you in London when I reunite with Madeline. Hello from London. I just got in from Barcelona. Here I am in the gorgeous, humble and proud neighborhood of Waterloo. I'm staying here because it's very close to Madeline's hotel. Madeline, co-host of the Evolution of Snake, our podcast. If you're watching this, you probably know what that is. In fact, you may even be coming to our first live show, which is now tomorrow. And if you can believe it, there are still people requesting refunds less than 24 hours before the show. To that I say, what kind of barn were you raised in, where you think that it's acceptable or even feasible to be getting a refund for an event that happens in 24 hours? Like, sorry, suck it up, babe. Lesson learned for future Evolution of a Snake shows. We will not be offering refunds. It will be buyer beware, and make your own effort to resell your tickets instead of stressing out the event organizers, the humble snakes, 24 hours before their very first live show. We don't like that. The plan right now is actually to go and reunite with Madeline and meet Mason Review, her husband, who I've never met, meet him for the first time. And my dad is going to be here. His mom is going to be there. We're all going to, have a little kiki. And then Madeline and I have to get straight into work mode. We've got to practice the second half of the show. So basically at this point, we have written the first half of the show. We're doing 2019 part 1, which is our series of deep dives into specific years of Taylor's career. We obviously decided that we can't cover the entire thing, and also wouldn't be interesting to go as minute as we do on the podcast live. So we've kind of picked out the highlights. So the span of time that we're covering is the first part of the show will be from the beginning of the year until Me comes out. Then we'll do a little intermission. After that, we'll watch the Me music video, and we'll kind of skip forward a little bit to You Need to Calm Down and talk about that. So it's basically just going to be clowndom. It's going to be clowning, and we're excited for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be kiki. I have a slideshow presented. We have a lot of things to do tomorrow. I have to get the posters. They're here. I just need to collect them. I had a minor, kind of a major mishap with one of my outfits for the ERAS tour. I'm supposed to be in this Gorgina Tortured Poets department leather jacket with leather boots, and there is a miscommunication and they are not here. And that kind of sucks because, there are only a couple of occasions where one can wear a bespoke you know, basically full leather Taylor custom look, you know, and I'm gonna be missing 2 of them. So I'm not thrilled about that, but you know what? You just have to rock. I have backups. I have my Gorgina denim jacket and I have my ERAS shoes. I packed 2 pairs of those just in case something like this happened. And I have my vintage Taylor shirts. So we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work regardless. I'm the ologist. Wouldn't be an ologist without a backup plan. So there it is. And yeah, I mean, it's just go, go, go now. Not there being a bug on my bed. Wow. Wow. Apartment check. As mentioned, we are in Waterloo. It's kind of like a studio apartment, but it's giving container. It is. And I can hear the train outside. So we don't really love that. Well.
Oh, it's recording?
Yes. This is the Cricket Committee. Hello. We are back together live and in person, ready to do Evolution of a Snake live later today. Madeline, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling nervous. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling ready. I'm feeling everything.
Yeah,
Everything,
up,
the full
boots.
spectrum. Boots, cricket.
Well, yes.
Well,
James,
yes.
what was
James,
that?
what was that? Everything.
We are so excited. We
Yes.
are currently staring at our show posters, which we will be giving to our meet and greet attendees.
If you can believe it.
If you can believe it. Some of you
you
people
can
want to
believe it.
meet these crickets.
I can't believe it.
And we're going to meet you. We're going to meet you. And Madeline has been in the sweatshop making her
Oh,
friendship
I've been,
bracelets.
listen, girls, it's not
Girls.
even a joke. You see that?
This-
Does that look like somebody who had a lot of free time?
No, it wasn't a small Vietnamese child. It was Madeline.
It was me. Me and me alone. I didn't have any help, just me.
Also, Madeline, why don't you show them what you rocked up to my room with?
Oh,
I opened
listen.
the door. Picture this. And what
Picture
do I
this.
see?
Picture this. You
What do I
open the
see?
door,
Open
and
the
what do you
door.
see?
What do I see?
What
Closing
what
my
do you
eyes.
see?
Pregnant.
You see a bottle of wine. You see the torture poets department.
Que
And
surprise!
not just any torture
Not
poets.
just any. Hello.
You wish this was you.
I'm glad that it is me. Oh my God.
It's a good
Wow.
one.
It's Gorgina. I
a good
love
one.
the photo too. Thank you so much. Not this introductory poem by Stevie Nicks.
Not that.
Not that.
Not that.
We didn't see that.
We didn't see
I
that.
pretend I do not see it. So what's our plan for today? Our plan for today is, well, we need to run the show.
We need to run the show.
We
The plan is the show.
We haven't done it in full as of yet. So we need to sit our asses down and go through it and time it. And then I guess it's hair and makeup time. I guess it's go to the venue time. We've just decided last night that our walk-on song is going to be Miss Americana ERAS Tour Introduction Hybrid. And that's ridiculous. But this whole endeavor is ridiculous.
This whole thing is ridiculous, so it's very on brand.
Evolution of Snake is delusion. And that's exactly what we're serving you today.
Fresh and hot,
I wasn't supposed to be staying in Madeline's hotel.
but
There were bugs in
there were bugs in the bed. I
bugs
literally
in
couldn't
the
believe it.
bed.
Plus, when you sent me your collage of bugs, I just saw that in my DMs. I
had
have
to send them
pictures,
to myself.
zoomed in, videos, every angle of the bug
Me
that you
saying,
could
what the
imagine. Yeah.
loudly. What is...
We lived south.
We survived. We survived. And before we continue, a little word from our sponsor, Loop Ear. This is Futurologist jumping in here as I'm getting ready for night 1 of the ERAS tour in my hotel room in London. I need to say a huge thank you to Loop Earplugs for sponsoring this video. Can you believe Loop wanted to work with me? I'm truly gagged by that. This is honestly a dream collaboration for me because this product just fits seamlessly into my life and with all of your lives too, especially as we are attending the ERAS tour together throughout this year, the very last leg. We, the Taylor Nation of Swifties, are constantly attending live events that have ear-shattering decibels, like things that we really just should not be exposing our poor, precious little ears we want to use to listen to music for the rest of our lives with. After watching a few TikToks before the Singapore ERAS show about how bad it can be to expose your ears directly to that kind of noise, I actually ordered myself a pair of Loop earplugs and I wore them to Singapore. You can see some of that footage here. And when they did reach out, I was so excited because that meant I got a brand new pair to wear for the ERAS tour in London. For all of my remaining ERAS shows, I will be using the Loop Experience earplugs and I am so excited. I mean, look at this beautiful colorway. I got a little silver moment going on here. I'm a silver jewelry kind of guy, so I was excited to see these ritzy, Gorgina, very subtle, low-key, but still stylish finishes. The thing that I like about Loop in general is that it's not really focused on noise canceling. It's not focused on completely blocking sound out. It's focused on filtering sound, which is perfect for when you're going to the ERAS tour. I always felt like at concerts in the past, I would look at people wearing earplugs and be like, that is so stupid, you can't hear anything, and you're not gonna enjoy the show. But that simply isn't the case. When you are dealing with screams, blood-curdling screams around you, and you still wanna hear the music, this actually helps you drown out the stuff you don't wanna hear and pay attention to the stuff you do wanna hear, like Taylor Swift singing on stage. The Experience Plus pair that I'm currently wearing right now has completely clear sound and speakers each with an acoustic channel and a membrane filter. It also comes with options, so you get like silicone and foam tips depending on what feels good in your ear and how much noise you want to filter out. And there are no electronics involved, so you don't have to faff around with charging these, and that makes it perfect for passive hearing protection. And again, perfect for hearing Taylor sing while muting the people that are screaming illicit affairs behind you. These earplugs are changing the game for my ears experience, and I will be using these at all live music events from now on, especially ones that contain people as insane as the Taylor Nation members. And what I also like about the loop earplugs is that they're super discreet, so like even from when you're facing head on, you really can't see anything. If you're taking videos of yourself during the concert, they are not going to be visible. Make sure you use the link in my bio to try out loop earplugs for yourself. And thank you again so much to Loop Earplugs for sponsoring this video. This is the beginning of ERAS weekend. We haven't even thought about what's coming after
No, that's really true. I'm ready for this day, frankly, to be over, so then I can start thinking about
Taylor Swift.
Swift.
Because I haven't thought about her once.
No, she's been out of my mind.
Sorry, girl. I forgot we were going to the ERAS tour. The Black Dog, and
The
don't
Black
you
Dog,
dare
the
mash
Black
it up.
Dog, London Boy,
Don't
the
be
Black
psycho.
Dog, London
So
Boy,
long,
the Black
London
Dog,
too.
London Boy.
Anything but.
I
What's
have a
the
vision.
worst case scenario?
Cassandra. Because that's one she hasn't played yet. I had that locked and
Well,
loaded.
thank you, Amy's also. That's not good.
That's not happening.
That doesn't exist.
Night 2, take it away.
Enjoy. Have
Yeah.
whatever you want. Anything.
Scream, thank you, Amy, to the night
Enjoy.
sky.
And wait, she's done Peter, hasn't she?
She has.
Robin. Good tiger. I don't even know how it goes.
Way to go, Tiger. That's the only part I know.
I never listened to it. I listened to like 3 seconds of it.
If she, that's like one of
over.
the few that if she played, I literally would just be sitting there like,
Cricket.
I don't know the words.
Yeah, don't know the words.
I don't
That
know
would
the
be my problem
words.
too. I'm kind of up for a 1989 Vault song. I would be in the mood for that.
oh, I would be in the mood for, you know, not everybody wants it. Some people want it. I'm interested in Suburban Legends. I'm interested in Slut. I'm interested.
I got Slut, didn't I? I got False God and Slut.
Oh, you did. And exactly.
Enough of the mashups.
Yeah.
Enough.
No, I
more.
think we've definitely had enough of them.
Boots,
and in London,
accent.
we need to be treating it like it's, because it is, by the way, Wembley Stadium, #1. We need to be treating it like the queen that it is, and we need to have full songs.
Well, we did our first run through of the show, didn't we?
And now we're picking through friendship bracelets,
Ooh.
judging them, deciding which ones we're going to give away to the masses.
Do you want to show off some that you want to keep and some you want to give away?
I spent the time that I spent making these fucking bracelets. Look at that. You see that?
Sweatshop. What does that one
see
say? EOAS?
This one says Swiftologist.
Ooh, I need it.
This one says Cricket.
Oh, absolutely.
This one says EOAS.
Well, yeah.
This one says EOAS Enjoyer.
I love the gold. I'm really obsessed
What
with
does
it.
this one say? Ologist.
Ologist.
That's what it says.
Someone is one of those.
This one, Masters in Swiftology.
Slay, absolutely.
This one says Brava Bellissimo.
Of course.
Well,
if you
of
know, you know.
course.
If you know, you know.
Snake Nation.
That's
Proud
where we
member.
live.
Proud
Where we
card
live,
carrying
where we live.
member. This one is, Lizard of My Life.
Oh, of course. And who would that be for?
I love that.
A lizard lover.
A lizard lover only. Money, please.
Now that's EOAS lore.
That is EOAS.
That is
lore.
EOAS.
House down boots. EOAS Enjoyer. EOAS Live.
Slay.
I mean,
Look
are
at
good
these.
bracelets.
Look at these. These are Gorgina. And in case I didn't get a good look at it earlier, I mean, hello. Hello. Thank you for bringing it for me. Thank you so much. So here's the tea. Something always goes wrong. Not only were there bed bugs in my bed, also my TTPD outfit is not here. So instead, I'm having to improvise, and I'm doing the denim jacket, which we love. We love the denim jacket. And I will be doing 2 pairs of the ERAS shoes that I had made for Singapore. I'm kind of upset because there's really only 5 more occasions where I can wear a custom TTPD leather jacket and boots, and 2 of them are happening this weekend. So I guess I'm going all 3 nights in Tortured Poets outfit in Dublin. But you know what? That's not going to stop us, because we are having the professional event of our lives this evening.
That's right. Nothing but pros.
Look at us. We're professionals.
Look at us.
We're here.
I mean, hello?
We have a
see this?
slideshow.
Does this look like somebody who's not taking their job seriously?
Exactly. This is someone that took their meds.
Yeah.
And we got a slideshow for the show.
Right, exactly.
It's all happening.
We went to Boots.
Cricket.
I tell you the truth, this is my first time really walking in these shoes for an extended period of time.
They're huge. I'm going to show you them in a second. We are backstage at Evolution of a Snake Live. We just did our tech rehearsal. It was a lot more complicated than we thought it was going to be. Wasn't it?
Luckily, we had a girlie there who actually knew what she was doing.
Isabel Neve, you are the diva. The diva. She's the producer of our show. If you need her to produce a live event, girl, you got to hit her up. She's iconic. And we're about to do the meet and greet.
Here's my question. Do I wear these to the meet and greet? Or do I just go out in my socks?
Are they painful?
Well, so how long am I going to be out there?
Well, they're going to be taking pictures of you. That I would put them on if I were you.
You would take them off or you would
I would put them on.
You put them on?
Yeah.
We're already here.
Look at this, Madeline. Let's look at this Gorgina outfit. We said lover and you said vet.
And I said bet.
You said vet. Look at these shoes. What are these shoes? What is that?
I got these at Target.
That's iconic.
They can be yours.
This is my fit. Madeline's gonna show it to you in a second, but these are Gucci jeans from fall winter 1999. It took me a million years to get them.
These are from Target.
Fit check! This shirt is from Zara. Look at these jeans. This is as lover as I could do. I don't do pink, I don't do purple, so I had to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're doing.
Yep.
My friendship bracelets.
This is me. To his 100,000 subscribers, by the way. It's gonna be the black one. I mean, so long, London. I can't make it. It looks amazing. Listen, this is I mean, they're all good. They're all good. Oh my god. Snake Nation!
Now this will come back to haunt her fucking ass forever. I have a lot of time educating myself on the political system at 30. Wow, good job. And the branches of government that are signing off on bills that affect our day-to-day life. I saw so many issues that put our most vulnerable.
We just finished our fucking first live show.
Oh my
Oh my god, what?
Hang on.
And it went
Oh, yeah.
so good. The crowd was incredible. Not the standing ovation.
It
Not
was
so
so
good.
good.
Not standing
Anything
ovation.
but
And
that.
Isabel,
Hi.
diva, you did it.
We did it. We did it. It was
But
so
you
good.
did all the things we can't do.
I was
many things.
boots on
Many
the ground.
things.
Yes.
You
exactly.
were! Exactly,
Boots on the
period.
ground.
She's learning.
Have
Next
a-
stop, Evolution of a Snake Live, America,
Mm-hmm.
2025.
I see it coming.
See you there. See you there. We're gonna go get drunk.
Well, here we are. I'm sitting here like half ready. And it's like, what time is it? Noon.
It's noon.
I got like partially ready because we were doing the thing for whatever.
Yeah, the
and I wanted to film
documentary.
us, and I was like, okay, I'll get half ready. I
Is
did my
that all
13.
there is? That's
Is
all
that-
that's going on.
Is that all there is?
So we've kind of finished our professional obligations for the weekend, I guess. By
Yeah.
the way, we're fresh off Evolution of a Snake Live in London. We're going to talk about that more in depth on Taylor Talk, but we could do like first impressions. Madeline, how was it?
It was amazing. Honestly, I feel like it went really well, and nobody booed. At
Unless
least not
we
at
asked-
us.
Unless they asked,
Right.
we asked them to.
Right, exactly.
And we did ask them to boo
And we did ask
several
them to boo.
times.
I mean, come on. But it wasn't a disaster, and you know what? It could have been. I think we should acknowledge that.
We should acknowledge that it was, and I don't know, it just was so crazy, like to see the photos of like the line down the block, and then
Yeah.
like the meet and greet just to meet you all. That really put us at ease before the show as
Right.
well, because we were so nervous,
Right.
and everyone that we met at the meet and greet was so nice.
Everybody
We
was
got
really, really nice.
hand-painted coasters. We got a bunch of chocolate, which by the way, to the girlie who asked, you're right, that chocolate is supreme.
I was eating that. Like, we didn't have time for dinner last night, so
We both came home and
literally came
raccooned.
home. And literally, I ate so much of that chocolate.
Separately, by the way.
Mason was fast asleep, mind you.
Oh, yeah.
Watching Law & Order SVU.
I was scrolling and eating.
Yeah.
It was iconic. And yeah, we got so many bracelets, which, by the way, don't worry, we're keeping, not trading. We
Right.
would never do that to you. And like just signing the posters, taking the pic, like it just felt so nice to be in a room with all of our people, because so often the podcast is literally just the two of us going cricket. So first of all, surreal to be like looking at Madeline in person while we're doing it, and then also everyone on stage.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so weird when I would look and scan across the audience and I would see people. I'd be like, oh.
And we were kind of worried as well that like the crowd would maybe be like a little shy or timid or whatever, especially because we had a ridiculous introduction. It was the ERAS tour intro, and then we walked out, and I think we both took videos of each other like in the wings, waiting for that. But when we walked out, I just felt like everybody was so into it, and everybody really like was in the spirit. Everyone was dressed up in their lover garb. And they were cheering and clapping to the Me music video, which we played in full. We held you all hostage and did that. So it was 2019 part 1, and it could, standing ovation.
For us, when people started doing it, I wanted to kill myself.
Yeah, I was like, what am I
it's-
supposed to do?
I was like,
How am I supposed to wear? How am I supposed to act? What wig am I
what
gonna wear?
wig am I gonna put on?
I think it really just exceeded all of our wildest expectations.
It went really, really well, and it's so weird because we've been talking about it and thinking about it for so long, and then it was just like, oh, it's over.
We literally feel like Taylor when she won
Yep.
the 1989 album of the year.
Oh
and she
God,
was like,
that was all you wanted.
That was all you wanted us.
Yeah.
We're like, what?
Ooh, that's-
One more show,
Now
por
what?
favor.
Now what?
It felt, at the first half, I was very nervous. Madeline was like a natural pro when she got on the stage. I don't think anyone could tell that I was nervous, but I felt nervous. And then after the intermission, hearing everyone like laugh and scream to me while we were backstage, and then we came out and we just boots the second half.
We just boots it.
It was really, really fun.
We put our boots on.
We made everyone watch Wango Tango.
Yep. Oh, yes. Well, fun fact. I had actually never seen it before this weekend. I had never watched it. I saw the pictures, and I said...
Wisely.
And I'm good.
I don't want to see that.
I think, if anything, I may have seen 30 seconds of it when it first happened, and I was like, and I'm good.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for that.
so much.
I'm so appreciative of
Right.
it. But yeah, so I made Madeline watch it in front of a live audience, and everyone howled. They were scared. They were shaking. They were afraid.
It was frightening.
It was bad.
Well, you know what? It's so funny. We've been talking about this the whole time, because like going over the Lover era this in depth and like really thinking about it and talking about it over and over again is like, we should have unstand.
Yeah,
We should have
There were so many
unstand.
moments where we were like, what the hell are we thinking?
Right.
That's called true dedication. Anyone who calls us fake fans, girls, you weren't there in the Lover era. And you know, the most ardent Lover defenders are always people that were not around when it came out.
Like, you don't understand. Like, it's not even necessarily the album itself.
No, it's not the album itself.
Honestly,
at all.
overall the album is fine. Like,
Yeah,
it's one of her worst, but not bad overall.
It's a good album.
It's
overall.
a good album overall, but it's really the era and the cats,
the way that it happened,
and her like reverting back to like being
a
16 almost in her brain. That I didn't understand.
I was talking to a teen that came to our show last night, and she was like, I really loved me when it came out. So sorry, she was 10 when it came out, and she was like, I loved it when it came out, and I was like, well, you were the target audience.
Well, that's who it was
That
for.
was- it
you
was
are
for
you
you.
are more than allowed as a child to say I love me. Honestly,
hee.
under the age of 18, me is for you.
Yeah, but if you're over the age of 18, grow up.
Yeah.
Literally grow up and get over it. Dadologist had an incredible time at the show.
God,
he was
he was
bawling his eyes out,
rocking.
and he was drunk as
Yeah.
a skunk afterwards.
Wiping tears away, texting Jackie.
I'm so proud of our
He's
son.
So
He's
so
a
beautiful.
natural.
He's a natural up there. You have to see this.
So funny. And yeah, Mason Review thought it was a stunning show.
Oh,
he was
he
representing in the
He
EOAS
came in
team.
his EOAS team, and people approached. They
Oh,
did.
people
they were brave
approached.
enough to say Mason, and he was like,
Nope.
Who?
Goodbye.
Me?
Goodbye. They approached Dadologist
no.
apparently and
Yes.
asked him for pictures.
Well, and he was the right one to approach because he was ready.
He was
like,
he was wanting to meet
I'm
the
ready
people.
for my close up.
Apparently he got really nervous in the second half and was like pacing around. I don't know why, because the first half I would have been that more nervous for. The second half we were like bootsing. But I think that might have been the pints getting
Getting up inside his brain.
Also we were excited to see, like, because I had quite a few high school friends there, which by the way meant so much to me to have my people show up for me. I love you guys. But my dad's friends who were like, you know, older people, one of them turned to me afterwards at the pub and was like, do you guys even like Taylor? And I was like, oh no. Out of context, I can see why you might think that, but also, why would people who didn't like her go into that much detail? Why
Listen, I'm not
would we bother?
we're not those weirdos. We don't spend, we're not SMG.
Do you think
exposed or
we
whatever.
like to sit there and say Taylor's
No,
flopping?
we want to say queen,
Exactly.
slay, boot.
And it didn't, the whole thing with Lover is it didn't have to be like that.
Right, it didn't.
We had Cruel Summer.
Yeah, we had Cruel Summer.
We literally had Cruel Summer.
And where was she?
That song makes the album amazing.
That song alone is literally Lover.
And there
It's
are
literally
other great
Lover.
songs. It's Lover. It's Lover. But we truly had the best time of our lives. We just filmed a little documentary with Dazed. That's probably going to come out in August. That's our last professional obligation. No, we have a little shoot tomorrow. And then on Sunday, it's Rockin' Hard at the ERAS tour. And we're going to get drunk for the first time ever at ERAS. I'm not drinking tonight. Are you drinking tonight?
No, I wasn't planning on it.
No. Maybe like one drink, but I don't want to pee. That's really the issue. It's
That's,
not even about the
that's
alcohol.
my
It's about the
main
not going
issue.
to the bathroom.
Like I kind of have to be. I have my champagne problems bathroom break.
Yep.
And then otherwise.
Well, now I don't know. Now the show's all different, so I'm not sure of the intervals.
Oh, when is champagne problems
Exactly.
now?
Well, I mean, would you consider a Marjorie
problems.
bathroom break? Is she doing? Is she still
I'm.
doing
I
all
don't.
of
I
my
wouldn't.
tears ricochet?
I'm not considering that. No.
Is she still
thank
doing
you.
all of my tears ricochet?
Yes.
You
Remember?
could do a bathroom break for that. I had to do an emergency bathroom break when I was front row for my tears. I was like, because she was far away. I was like, this is the time. Every other time she was like, close
That's
to
actually
me.
a good point. Like, when is it a bad view,
Mm-hmm.
and when is it like not that great?
When do you not want to see? Well, the Archer's gone, so that's another bathroom break gone. Damn, we didn't even think about this.
I need to ascertain this.
We are never, maybe. But it's before All Too Well, it's dangerous.
I think it really is more about the when it is. If a halfway point in the show is perfect, because then I only have to go once.
Well, it can't be for anything during Torture Poets. Absolutely not. Do we want to do Images Preceding Disaster? What are our surprise song final predictions?
The Black Dog on piano,
Yeah.
London Boy on guitar, and you heard it here first.
And it's going to happen. I wonder if we're going to get a comeback be here.
I feel like I would say that. Didn't she just recently do that?
Did she?
I think she did, and so that because I remember being like, whew.
I'm fuming that she did You're Losing Me in So Long London, not in London. What was the thought behind that? None.
It was You're Losing Me in So Long London?
Yes. Remember that girl told us at the meet and greet? We refused to believe that.
That
We were like, that's
can't
fake.
be.
It's not real.
That can't
but
be
I think it is
real.
real.
That doesn't make any sense.
I haven't seen a video of it. So to me, it's still not real.
That doesn't seem real.
We're getting it tonight, so.
Yeah, exactly. So it can't be real.
On the guitar, there it is. It's for us. So I think, yeah, now we need to eat. We need to eat. We have to be eating. And then we need to be getting on our horses, gallivanting towards the ERAS tour. And we have great seats tonight. Great seats. Wait, we're VIP.
Oh, that's right. We got our little
Where's
lanyard.
the merch? Oh, we're going to have
Yep.
a delicious meal on
meal.
Saturday night.
We're gonna eat.
To celebrate what we've achieved.
And we've achieved a lot.
We have.
We have.
Weirdly, we have
weirdly achieved a
It
lot.
felt so real
Yeah.
when I saw seeing all my friends being really gagged by like the intensity of it and how people really were like so excited. That made it feel a lot more real because a lot of the times it's just two delusional besties telling each other we're killing it.
Right.
But to have
and you know what? We had validation.
we had
Finally,
some external forces being like, girls, you're onto
somebody else
something."
said, you know what? Maybe you are killing it. And we said, thank you.
We said we know, but it's good to hear that from
Yeah,
you.
it is. It's nice to hear every now and then, you know.
And up next is the US tour. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
It's gonna
be
amazing.
crazy.
That was the easiest getting into a stadium experience ever. As Madeline says, this is a real country.
This is a real place with respect for its citizens.
I think the real Paramore is starting!
We've got to find other ways to make it
horrors await us.
I wash my hands of us at the club. Oh, my love is alive. Should my friends say to get me by? It hits different. It hits different this time. Kind of striking blues. Moving on was always easy for me to do. It hits different. It hits different 'cause it's you.
I'll take the long way home.
As the traffic lights will be alright, they say I don't know. And what once was ours is no one's now. I see you everywhere, the only thing we share is this small town. This ain't goodbye, it's death by 1,000 cuts, bitch.
These songs because I don't know if you've ever heard me say this, but my favorite thing
It's a bridge. It's a bridge. We know. We know. We've been known.
is the bridge.
Woo! And this is a fucking insane combo.
And I chose these songs because they are two of my favorite bridges I've ever written.
Well, yes.
I'm gonna try
Period.
attempt to put together my two favorite bridges
Boobs.
and create a mega bridge.
You are the one that I love. You know what that is. I'm a good time left to crease by your eyes. This is what I do until the midnight dreams of your head and your stare and sense like
They're not Healy of it all.
the good
I don't want to
world
cut
you
that.
want.
I'm like
Too
shocked.
much your world. Argumentative and hypothetical dream girl. My hips, my body, my life. Trying to find a part of me that you didn't touch. Gave up on me like I was a bad drug. Now I'm searching for signs in the heart. Save up our songs, our films, united we stand. Our country, guess it was a lawless land. Quiet my fears with the touch of your hand. Paper cut stains from my fingernails. My time, my wine, my spirit, my trust. Trying to find a part of me that didn't take up. Is that your key in the door? Is it okay? Is it you?
Or what? Or what?
Or have they come to take me away? To take me away.
Drivers!
It's different.
Never played this one live. Black Dog. Oh my god, we knew. Period. Oh my god, period.
It's literally
Yes.
Black Dog.
We said it. We manifested it.
I am someone who wants
Oh my god!
to share your secrets.
Oh my god,
Your location you forgot to turn.
Oh my god, London praise.
So I walked into walk into some bar called the Black Dog and pierced new holes in my heart. You forgot to turn.
Oh, queen.
And it hits me.
Oh my god.
Just don't understand how you don't miss me in the Black Dog, brave man.
And then proceeded to play him. You're dead, honey.
Till I believed it too, and it kills me. I just don't understand how you don't miss me in the shower. Remember how my brain-soaked body was shaking. All habits die screaming. This is one of the sixteen. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. 'Cause you're in London today. I don't wanna need you this way. Come back, be here. Come back, be here. Be here. Come back into burgundy on my t-shirt.
It's 2 a.m. I got the world's greatest surprise songs. My throat hurts. I'm eating pasta. And that was actually one of the smoothest ERAS concert experiences I've ever had, and probably the best ERAS show I've ever seen. And we saw Travis walking in. I didn't realize his whole family was there, so I feel like she was trying to impress the in-laws, but I benefited from that. So thank you so much, Miss Diva. Hello? Oh my god. Not the shoes. Well, photo shoot going extraordinarily well, despite earlier incidents in London. Who are we with today? We got Lucy. Give us your Instagram handle.
Lucy Model Scout.
Klepto Cake.
Who came to the show?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who came to
big
the show? We
fan.
didn't even know. She put us in touch with Lucy.
Yeah.
You see, the Snake Nation is a snake that eats its own tail. We love it. You having fun, Madeline?
Yes, prosperous.
Yeah. And later, more bootsing. Currently getting ready for my night 2, but the night 3 of the ERAS tour in Wembley, and I'm doing Fearless today. Again, you know, my Tortured Poets outfit didn't arrive, so I've been having to improvise. I have my Gorgina Fearless shoes. I'm gonna go through the bracelets and kind of try and match them to the colors of my outfit, I guess, and I will be wearing my gorgeous jacket, and I have my Finally Clean necklace on, so that's cute. I would show you more of the room, but like, it's really not in a fit state to be seen right now. London has been shambles. London is always shambles for me. I was checked out of my room yesterday. I didn't know about that. They just checked me out and said, oh, your room's locked because you only booked 3 nights. And I was like, no, I booked 4 or 5 or whatever, however many it was. And they were like, no, you didn't. But then they let me stay at an extremely exorbitant rate. So this London trip has been chaotic and very expensive. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I don't know what possible reason I should be getting whacked on my credit card for, but I'm just gonna have to deal with it because I'm not letting anything get in the way of a beautiful, gorgeous ERAS time. The first ERAS show that we went to, I don't know if we caught up since then because we definitely kind of took a day off for Saturday, but the Friday night ERAS show, the energy in the room, there was just something totally different about Taylor. I don't know what it was. Her vocals were crazy. She was doing ad-libs that I haven't heard in a long time, even some new ones, particularly during the Red Set, and she was just bouncing around like it was her first time doing the show ever, and it was because Travis's family was there. I guess it was like really trying to impress your in-laws vibes, and you know what? If I were her in-laws, I would be clapping and cheering and screaming. And our surprise songs, Hits Different and Death by a Thousand Cuts, I mean, come on. Come on. Everybody clapped, everybody cheered, people died. Then the Black Dog into Come Back, Be Here, and Maroon. I mean, we kind of unpack the implications of that on the evolution of a snake. We have a whole episode about our first ERAS experience in London and then also our live show, so go and listen to that. That should be out by the time this video comes up. And yeah, if you want to hear more about that, we really go into detail on how we feel about like the new set and the changes that have been made. Overall, I will say that I think the new pacing of the show is so much better. The only thing is that there's less sitting time. There are less opportunities for you to sit, so you're standing a lot more and your feet are hurting. But the show goes by a lot faster, I would say. I particularly noticed a change for the better in the kind of pause between Folklore and 1989. Cutting that set down and also just kind of shifting them around. Having 1989 come before Tortured Poets was a really smart idea, and having Tortured Poets go into the secret songs, I mean, Taylor Swift just knows what she's doing. Last night I was completely marked safe from a flop summit of Thank You, Amy and Mean. I Didn't Ask and Castles Crumbling featuring Hayley Williams. I Want So Long London and Linda Boy. Those are the 2 songs that I want, and I better get them. I better get them. And if I don't, there will be jail. There will be hell to pay. My friend Holly, who I have known since I was like a kid, basically since I was a teen, is coming with me tonight. So that's gonna be so nice to walk down memory lane with her, and Madeline is bringing Mason Review. So we're really just gonna be having a grand old time all the way up from above. We are in the stands. We are in the nosebleeds. And you know what? That's kind of one of the funnest places to experience the show because everyone around you is kind of like DGAF. And when you're the sicko mode in the DGAF crowd, you're having a good time. And that's me always, wherever I go. So gonna have a lot of fun tonight, really excited about that. And we had a little photo shoot this morning. We wanted to just get some like nice podcast promo pics in case we have any press to do. That's been happening quite a lot. The ERAS day itself was actually quite busy for us because we had Dazed. They're doing a documentary about Swifties. I think that this is going to come out in like August, so not anytime super soon, but they're doing a documentary about Swifties and they were filming our live show and then they came to film us get ready for ERAS. And then when we got to ERAS, they filmed us kind of like trading bracelets, and someone came up to us actually as we were filming being like, I love you guys, I went to the show, which was hilarious and perfect time for the documentary of it all. So loved that. We met so many people at ERAS. It was so nice to see people. There are so many people that would just kind of do a drive-by shooting of like, sociologist, and I would be like, ah. But, you know, if you do want to say hi to me, we can talk. You don't have to just scream at me. I will say hi. We can have a convo. We can take a picture, whatever it is. But it has been such a pleasure, like, meeting people, and it just makes the whole experience so fun. And it feels like, yeah, you're just surrounded in a room with friends, girls, gays, theys, and straight men who are dragged to be there against their will. And you know what? I pretend they're not there. That's it. Right, so I better go because I need to get ready. Tomorrow I'm flying back. I'm gonna be on TV in Dublin next week. I'm not sure if that's actually gonna pan out. By the time this has come out, it will have already happened, I suppose. Outside our hotel today, a viewer was like, heirloom turkey! She just yelled it at us and I was like, where are my people? Where are they? I know where you are. So it's just been amazing and I'm feeling so grateful and thankful and excited for the ERAS tour again tonight. We're here at Wembley for our final night. It's the last night of the Snakes on tour at the ERAS tour. Mason Review is here. We are excited. We are quite far away. This is Holly, an old friend of mine from childhood. And she's from New Zealand now. So what song are you most excited for? Great selection. And one of the best parts of the show. Well, catch you on the other side. She couldn't have done anything worse to me.
I was trying to think of what you might want to hear. So I took some guesses.
An unspeakable horror was just...
Looking at it now.
Mason hates this song. I like it.
I remember in the kid.
What is going on today? She didn't take her pills this morning. She did not. Oh, well, yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay. Is it over now? Maybe she's had a drink. No.
What's a fly?
Had flown
Well, all right, then. For the rails of the road. Okay. We're back.
was left all alone. You dreamed of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor. You searched in every mortal's bed for something greater, baby. Was it over? Remember when it breaks too soon? 20 stitches in a hospital room. When you started crying, baby, I did too. Did you think I didn't see there were flashing lights? At least I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight. Only rumors on my hips and thighs. Whispering sighs, oh Lord, I think about jumping off a very tall somethings just to see you come running. Say the one thing I've been wanting, but no.
To the Taoiseach's home, Gardaí rushed to his home where the Taoiseach's family.
We are here getting ready to film on a very windy day.
Yeah. Hi Swifties. I now have a bracelet
That says Swiftologist. Exactly. So yeah, we're gonna go live soon, I think, and that'll be fun. Update you afterwards. OMG, hi! I just got back from doing Ireland AM. We were standing on literally like a footpath beside or overlooking the Aviva Stadium, which is where Taylor's going to be playing here later, doing the interview. It was so windy. If I have a clip of it, I'll insert it here. But the segment was really fun. Derek, the presenter, was really cool and made us feel really at ease. The two girls, the little girlies that were with me, they were 16. They were so excited to see Taylor. That was so cute to be around. Did I feel insane dressed like this in my Tortured Poets garb, which I'm going to show you in just a minute? Did I feel insane walking around Dublin at 7 a.m. like this with a heart on my face? Yes, I did. And you know what? It was worth it. It was worth it because they said come fully decked out, and I said bet. I said bet.
What is it about Taylor Swift that draws you to her?
It has to be her emotional storytelling, her ability to make the personal universal, to make you feel like your stories matter and that your truth is important. That, I think, is really the core tenet of why people connect and resonate so much with her. This week has been really crazy in terms of like press and media. It's kind of crazy how it all kind of like comes at once, I suppose. So it's been really fun like doing interviews and all of that, and I've got another offer to do a lecture at another university in the UK. If you ever want me for like any sort of speaking engagement or whatever, reach out to my email that is always in my description box. I am so open to like just, you know, talking with anyone, going on podcasts, whatever you want to do. I love to chat, so let's chat. So I thought the vlog was going to end with London, but I think I'm going to tack on my Dublin shows to the end as well, because I don't think I'm going to have quite enough content to make a second vlog. So I hope you don't mind that this vlog is going on longer, but it has been such a fun couple of days, kind of like resetting after the evolution of a snake live. It was so rewarding to like meet all of you guys in person, and also just to have the turnout at the show that we had was like so it meant so much to me. It meant everything. I don't even know how to describe it in words, girls. I actually, if you can see, have a little scab on my hand from rubbing and scrubbing my 13s off every night. So I'm going to be careful this weekend. I don't want to agitate my skin anymore. But yeah, it's just been the most, like, I would say, like, professionally and creatively fulfilling week that I've had in such a long time, ever maybe. I have just truly, like, enjoyed meeting all of you, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I get to do this. It's crazy. And I can't wait for the next year to see what that has in store for us. So let's do a little, like, London recap. Night one was incredible. If you haven't seen our podcast episode, we do have one up talking about our experience with the ERAS tour night one. All of a sudden, it's ERAS day. And when I tell you that not only was the show great, we had the most beautiful day.
We had a wonderful, wonderful
It was
day.
just one of those days.
It was honestly probably, I mean, it was like sandwiched between bed bugs and they tried to kick Zach out of the hotel, which we'll get to that later. But it was sandwiched between those 2 days, and it was just like, here's your perfect, beautiful London day.
It's like it was
you
overcast.
Know I love a London boy.
The clouds parted and the sun came out.
It was a beautiful, perfect weather day.
How did it start? It started with filming. We had
filming.
Alice Diva and
Yes,
the Days magazine
yes.
team, all Gorgina,
All
wonderful girlies.
Kind,
they came over,
patient, etc.
They wanted to know everything. You can listen to that in full on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Night three. Let's talk about night three. Night three was interesting. We were in the stands this night, but honestly, like, our view, I still felt was really good. Like, we had such a good view of the Diamond and what happened, but Travis Kelce came out. Excuse me, cricket, what was that? Travis Kelce came out during I Could Do It With a Broken Heart and helped dress brokenhearted Taylor up to perform the ERAS tour. And you know what? It was very symbolic because Travis kind of did, I guess, play a part in, like, literally lifting her up and picking her up from the sparkling summer rust that was inflicted upon her by a rat, and help her get back into, you know, having a sparkling summer 2.0, the remix. It's very meaningful that she included him in the show in that sense. And you guys know I'm not Tavis pilled, so if I'm saying this meaningful, it is a meaningful moment. Do I think that potentially, you know, it is not the best idea to be involving a purse this much in her career, or in moments such as Karma Is the Guy on the Chiefs, if they were to ever break up? She's not going to want to be singing that song live anymore. And it's a hit, so that's unfortunate. But you know what? I think she's just going to rock regardless, and she's clearly happy, and she clearly wants to show him off, so, you know, who am I to say that she shouldn't? I think that it's fun. As an audience member, I enjoy, but I worry for her. Like, will she regret this in the future? Cue the people in the comments absolutely screaming at me, saying that they're endgame, and how dare I even contemplate otherwise. The other thing that happened was Gracie Abrams came out for a surprise song. Girl, what was that? There's a 10-minute reaction of Madeline and I doing absolute hateration that got deleted because one of you told me to record my reaction videos on TikTok, but if you lock your phone while you're recording, the recording disappears. So I won't be doing that again for the Dublin shows. I am kind of glad that our reaction was gone because we were not happy. And the 9-second clip that I did get of it that I put on TikTok, girls, they were really mad. The Gracie Abrams stands, all 5 of them, were screaming at me. And I'm sorry, but that will never stop me speaking my truth, as we know. And I always find it so funny when people comment on videos like that where people are going crazy in the comments being like, you're getting canceled on Twitter. I'm like, girl, I'm always getting canceled on Twitter. That's nothing new for me. It happens every day, and it never works. So really, there is no canceling the sexologist. We need to just understand that, accept it, and move on. There is no canceling. You can try, but you will fail. Yeah, Gracie Abrams' surprise song. What I found was so weird is how she dragged that out. She was like sang half the song by herself and then pretended she wasn't gonna have Gracie come out, and then Gracie came out looking like a Nepo baby. I'm sorry, Gracie Abrams is a Nepo baby. Her music is not good. It is average at best. She is not only a Nepo baby from her father, she is now a Tay favoritism Nepo baby. I am in support of that for Sabrina Carpenter, who has finally like made some good music. Very excited about what's coming for her. But for Gracie Abrams, I'm like, you know what? We need to stop heralding her as a great songwriter because she isn't. And it's not helpful to tell someone who is mediocre that they are excellent. So that wasn't my favorite thing in the world. However, she did kind of come back with the Is It Over Now, Out of the Woods, Clean mashup. I was wearing my Finally Clean necklace, so that was like so fitting. I liked the mashup a lot, although I was reeling. I was reeling from the first surprise song, but she did bring me back to life with the second one, and Taylor Nation commented on my video with a blue heart. I was like, girls, did you even watch the video or read the caption? Because of all my videos where I'm like ardently Swiftying, and there are many, that is not one. It starts with hateration. The caption is kind of hateration. I think they just didn't watch it or read it and just left the heart, and that is iconic and hilarious to me. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, the Scooter Braun documentary, the Taylor Swift Scooter Braun thing. Saw someone say in my comment section that I was paid by Scooter to do this documentary. First of all, I was not paid to do this. I participated in this for free. They gave me a fee, which basically like covered the costs incurred of shooting, but like I wasn't paid to do that. And second of all, I was in the Taylor Swift episode in support of Taylor Swift. If you saw even a tiny bit of the documentary, you would know that I was like extremely and extraordinarily on Taylor's side, as I always am and always will be on this issue. I don't understand why people are like boycotting it because Taylor's not involved. You don't need to be personally involved with a documentary for it to be able to exist. I think that actually when subjects executive produce documentaries, they suffer. I don't think this documentary was perfect. I haven't watched it in full, to be fair. I just haven't had the time yet, but I know some people are mentioning that the timelines are off. That is something I noticed in the process of doing it, and yeah, that's like, that was not under my editorial discretion, so that's up to HBO, but I'm really grateful that I was featured in that, and I had a really good time shooting. Everybody was so nice, the production team was awesome, and they worked out how to get a remote camera crew to me in Singapore so that I didn't have to travel, which was incredible, and yeah, it was a really interesting experience, and I enjoyed doing it, so I hope that you guys liked watching it if you haven't watched it already. And I was also on the radio this week, News Talk Radio in Ireland. That interview was interesting to me because, if I can be frank with you, the girlie that showed up was like, didn't know who I was. She started being like, Taylor Swift has really influenced you as a musician. Tell me about that. And I was like, I'm not a musician. And she like very clearly had mixed me up with someone else. So that was cricket. And then she kept trying to get me to say a number of how much money I'd spent. Like I knew what she was trying to get me to say. And eventually I was like, I'm not giving you a number. That's just not happening. Because she wanted a number of how much money I spent on Taylor, like in my whole life. And I was like, well, you know, that's not a representative number because like this is my kind of my job also. So it's not like I am just spending this and not getting anything back. And also like when you put together, I don't know how to guess how much I've spent on merch since I was 13 years old. The number would probably seem astronomical out of context, but yeah, I just wasn't willing to give her the soundbite. So I was like, I said something about how much my front row ticket cost, and then I was like, that's it. That's all you're getting. But either way, I am always grateful to appear anywhere. And yeah, I love it when journalists do their research before they ask me questions. I used to do that as a journalist. I could not fathom entering into an interview with someone not knowing who they are. That is kind of crazy to me. It's kind of crazy to me, but you know what? We rock. We live to rock another day. So the plan for this weekend is I'm going to all 3 Dublin shows, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday I'm going by myself, and I'm actually really excited to go by myself because some of my favorite Eras Tour memories were in Singapore, where I went by myself for like most of the nights, I would say. You just have such a different experience when you're on your own. Like you're really like fully in the show, paying attention to what's going on, experiencing it. And as my Eras experience is wrapping up, oh my God, I'm starting to feel a little bit emotional about it. Like this has just been such a transformative period of Taylor's career and also in my life as well. Like from when the Eras Tour started till now, like my opportunities have just expanded tenfold. And I'm so grateful to Taylor for like, yeah, just being the most incredible artists that I have all of this stuff to say about. And I think that the ERAS tour like truly has changed music forever. It has changed live music. It has changed the way that artists do their shows. It's changed our expectations of what a show is. That can be for better or for worse. We'll talk about that at a later date. But this tour is truly, for me, the crowning jewel in her career, and a moment of history that I think many of us, are part of and have participated in. But the most important thing about the ERAS tour to me is getting on stage and reclaiming those past versions of herself, celebrating them, loving them, even in all of their flawed imperfection. Also just being like, these are my stories, and I am so proud of where I've come from and who I am and who I've always been at various different points. And a big F you to the two men that really thought they could do something to me. When Taylor says, you have no idea how much I'll inconvenience myself to prove a point, she's right. She will do a 3.5-hour show to prove to you that her master recordings belong to her and that they matter. And they are not just a piece of material. They are not just a commodity to buy and sell. They are the stories and the words of a young woman who has grown up in front of our eyes. So it is crazy to me that I've gotten to see it so many times. I'm so grateful and happy. On Saturday night, I'm going with two of my closest and oldest friends, one from Singapore, one from Ireland, and we're going to be dressing up, doing the whole damn thing. And then on Sunday, I'm going with Discord moderators Rob and Meredith, and we are going to be standing. Now, I'm not so excited about the standing night because I think that at that point, my feet are really going to be dead. That'll be my 5th ERAS show in a week. But you know what? I did Singapore, and that was like way harder because it was hotter. So, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to be well able for it, but at this very moment, I'm not looking forward to that. Surprise songs, I think we're going to get Sweet Nothing, I'm pretty sure. Everything else is kind of up for debate. I always thought that the very first night sounded kind of Irishy, so like if she did that, I wouldn't be surprised. But I guess I wonder like what kind of mood is she going to be in? In London, the first night, I felt that she was very reflective on things that had happened to her in London. We don't know a lot about her connection to Ireland, but we do know that she spent a significant amount of time here. So I'm wondering if we'll get like, some surprise song preambles about like what she likes about Ireland or why she kept coming back, we know, but a different reason. So that's what I'm very excited for. My Tortured Poets outfit is here. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to give you a full tour of the jacket and the boots now. So this is what I wore on TV this morning. This red shirt. I wasn't sure what color shirt to pick, but I thought I might as well do something that is popping because I'm wearing all black otherwise. So I'll give you a quick walkthrough of the jacket. On the right-hand side of the jacket are a bunch of lyrics from some of my favorite songs on Tortured Poets. And then down each of the arms, there's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, a crest or like a badge, a patch of something that has to do with Tortured Poets. I actually haven't even had the time to look at all these yet, so I don't know. Then we have the back, and the back is my favorite part. This is the part that I was really excited to come up with a design for, and I love the kind of like Fortnite thing in the middle, and all the different kind of like visual allusions to things. The Down Bad spaceship, the toys for my boy only makes his favorite toys. Pick your poison, babe, I'm poison either way. I'm gonna get you back, ologist, weep and new. The phone box from Fortnite, So Long London. I mean, Teresa really knocked it out of the park, as she always does. If you need anything for ERAS, anything custom, or you just want anything custom painted, period, Teresa is so good, she's so flexible, and she comes up with really good ideas. Because I had an idea for the back, but the front and like the arms, she came up with that all by herself. Now let's take a look at these house down boots, which I wore down the pier yesterday for a walk to see if I could break them in a little bit. They're actually feeling okay now, but I definitely know that they're not gonna feel okay at 3.5 hours. On the front, we have TS in barbed wire, which I think is so cool. And then we have obviously the TTPD logo and some bows and like paper flying everywhere. My inspiration for this was truly Fortnite. And on the back, we have the skull paperweight and the quill on top of a stack of books that just says the Swiftologist with paper flying around, and I love these. They're serving. I can't wait to wear these to the tour, and I can't wait to take you along with me to my final 3 shows. Hi.
Here we are.
In the queue for night 1. We're in the stands, sitting separately, but you know what? We're gonna rock.
We're gonna rock. We're gonna
Rob,
find,
noted Discord
we're gonna find our
moderator,
way.
noted creator of my TikToks, King Behavior. Ooh, are they checking tickets? Here's the video stuff. Bye.
All right, fellas, we have arrived! At the very first bridge of the evening. Now, I would prefer that we cross this bridge together. And by that I mean... He calls me up and he's like, I still love you. And I'm like, I mean, this is exhausting, you know? Like, we're never getting back together. this with love sometimes. My eclipse. I'm so sorry, Madeline. Stood on the cliffside, screaming, give me a reason. Your faithless love's the only hopes I believe in. This mashup is so good. You wanted to part of me back in New York. You were the hero, that's what's.
She's upset.
My little star, tiny as a firefly, devil everything from last July.
She's spitting.
Down deep inside your pocket, we almost forgot it.
You guys are kind of like the greatest sing-along crowd of all time tonight.
Oh yes!
I keep singing, you'll know. But hopefully you know this one. This is one of my favorites.
I think it's no, surely not.
I'm walking past the traffic lights, busy streets and busy lives, and all we know
Well, yes.
is touch and go.
Oh my god.
We are alone. This back in my blood, sweat and tears for this. I hosted parties on my body. I gotta be saved by a perfect kiss. The jokes weren't funny. I took the money. My friends from home don't know what. I forgot to vlog, but we're here. Night 2 of the ERAS tour in Dublin with Veena on our Costa tour. Yes. Laura. And oh my god, not the sun! Not the sun!
I'm just looking at your beautiful faces right now. I mean, honestly, you're just making me feel amazing.
I've never performed live before tonight.
I'm gonna get you back. No, I'm gonna get you back. That's my favorite song. I love I'm gonna get you back. You better not be that.
Guys, man, once said, albatross said to the candle goes by.
It's gonna gag you.
Cross your thoughtless heart, only liquor knows you. Please the albatross, she is destroyed. You're in terrible danger.
Is she mashing it up?
She was spidered. First sight, yeah, we love without reason. Oh, 25 years old. Oh, how is you tonight?
The Joe implications of this.
Diamond and frozen. Deep blue, but you couldn't be golden. Oh, and she held me close. Oh, How was I to know? Could have spent forever with your hands in my pockets. Picture of your face and then your pencil like it. You said there was nothing in the world that could stop it. I had a bad feeling.
Joe, you're dead.
Every time you turned my bed into a sacred oasis, people started talking, putting us through our paces. I know there was no one in the world that could take it. I had a bad feeling. Thought we were dancing, dancing with our hands tied, yeah, we were dancing.
The Dublin surprise songs are very Joe
Like it
oriented.
was the first time. Clear blue water, high tide, came from you.
This is my second time hearing this love.
Go on. This love is good, this love is right, this love is a light back from it. And oh, it's hands to let it go free. And this love came back to me.
Better not be holy ground. Not that. Oh, I know this. No, not that. Oh no.
London morning air.
Let's get down.
Stranger silence makes me wanna take this hit. So don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things and shine a light. Makes love look hard. Stakes are high, the water's rough, but this love is ours.
I love this song.
Stakes are high, the water's rough, but this love is all is good. This love is bad. This love is a light back from the dead. Oh, it's meant to let it go free, and this love came back.
I kind of can't believe I'm saying this, but this is my final ERAS Tour vlog dispatch because I'm about to attend my 13th and final show of the ERAS Tour, and that is so crazy to me because I feel like every time one show has ended, I've been like, oh, well, you know, I have another one to go to. I just need to look forward to my next trip when I will be seeing the ERAS Tour again, and now there's no more. Is that all there is? The show is over after tonight. So I have to say, a little bit of a broken shoulder. 2 days in a row of standing, dancing, loving, living, laughing, rocking. If I had a seat tonight, I think I would be less apprehensive, but I am in the standing pit. So not thrilled about that, but you know what? I'm just grateful to be there at the very last show. The Dublin shows have been amazing. The weather is so perfect here. I feel like Wembley was like a little bit too hot. Singapore was obviously way too hot, and Chicago was kind of too hot as well. So it's been like a perfect, temperate, mild climate for Taylor. And I had so much fun on the first night. Something that I will note about Dublin in general, the Dublin shows that I've noticed, there are quite a lot of empty seats. There has been an Aer Lingus strike, I think, that has stranded a lot of people who are planning to travel in. But when I say like empty seats, I'm talking like half rows, like completely empty. I've never seen that at any other ERAS show that I've been at. So that was a little strange. I wore my boots last night. I went on the first night with Rob from the Discord, who you may know, a character around these parts. We weren't supposed to be sitting together. We were in separate seats, but because it was so empty, we ended up having like many empty seats to choose from of where we could sit. So that was fun, but also I felt bad because there were people outside like begging for tickets, and it was a shame that there were so many free seats, especially in like the upper sections. Last night I went with two of my oldest friends, my friend Laura, who I've known literally since I was a baby, and my friend Veena, who's one of my oldest friends from Singapore, and we just had such a wonderful time reliving our adolescence. And my friend Veena actually has this incredible like bespoke candle company called Postcode Porous. This is it. This is her new packaging. And so it's like customizable labels where you can add your like postcode, you know, wherever it is that you live. She made one for me that says The Swiftologist. You could theoretically put like your ERAS show or something like that on it, and dark amber and sandalwood. This smells so good. This is my second postcode pour, and I'm feeling very blessed to have one that has my name on it. This is not sponsored. I just love my friend, and I think her business is really cool. So if you're interested, I will leave all of that linked down below. It smells so good. So let's talk surprise songs. The first night I got State of Grace and You're on Your Own Kid, which killed me. So I've had You're on Your Own Kid twice, and I'm very, very happy about that. Then we got, what did we get? Then we got Sweet Nothing and Hoax. I'm so sorry, Madeline. I'm so sorry, Madeline. But that was incredible. That might have been one of my favorite mashups so far. Just executed so beautifully. I think that she's in a place of reflecting on Joe and how that wasn't the best thing that ever happened to her. And rewalking down memory lane, because most of her memories in Ireland, I think, from leisure perspective, are with Joe, and he was filming Conversations with Friends, The Pebble from Wicklow, etc., etc. So last night we got This Love and Ours, which I thought was so cute, and they were blended together so nicely, and the Albatross and Dancing with Our Hands Tied. And that is very interesting, because the Albatross is basically like wondering if, any man would be able to overcome the legend, the myth, the fable of Taylor Swift as this terrifying, vulturous woman. And Dancing with Our Hands Tied is the very real fear in a more autobiographical way rather than that like ever more fictional way as the Albatross kind of more is. Dancing with Our Hands Tied was very much about that nascent part of her relationship with Joe and how anxious she was that going public would kill it, and eventually it did. So she is Albatross. She is here to destroy you, period. And tonight, what am I hoping for? I just want Holy Ground. I've had so many surprise songs at this point. I'm going to do a video ranking them all at some point, but I just want Holy Ground. That's it. That's it. I will take it with whatever it needs to be mashed up with. Just give me Holy Ground. So that's it. This is the last ERAS tour vlog. I have 3 now, so you should go and watch my Singapore one and my Chicago one. And yeah, just very grateful to get to do this. It is such a strange, bizarre job that I have, and I love every second of it, and I have loved meeting all of you at the ERAS tour. So if you said hi, if we've taken a picture, if you've given me a bracelet, thank you so much, and I will see you in another video. I'm excited to get back to Singapore, into my routine.
This is a standing situation. What about you? Ready. Nice cowboy hat. What's next?